What it do, y'all? Drizzy today, and today we're talking about some of the worst colorways of Jordans 1 through 14. Now, Jordan has released some bad colorways before. As of lately, they've been on the roll with the ugly colorways. Some may not agree with the colorways I picked, but these are personally for me, which ones I believe are the ugliest of each shoe. But before I get started, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me for more sneaker videos, vlogs. I'm gonna do unboxing soon too, and pretty much everything else. But let's go ahead and get into this video. Of course, we're going in order, so the first shoe, the Jordan 1s. And the ugliest colorway for the Jordan 1s, the Leroy Smiths. These are the ugliest ones I've ever laid my eyes on. If you don't know, Leroy Smith was a fictional character played by Charlie Murphy. Basically, the campaign was set around Leroy's claim that he was the one that beat out Michael Jordan for the last spot on the Laney High School basketball varsity team. And Smith said that motivated Michael Jordan to be the best basketball player of all time. These released in 2009 at the retail price of $135. I don't even know where to begin with these. They have a black color base with red and gold accents, purple highlights, contrast stitching, pinstripe details, and finally a custom Leroy Smith tongue tag. See, the campaign was funny, the concept was cool, but the execution was horrible. Now on to the Jordan 2s. For Jordan 2s, the worst colorway are the iron purples. These dropped in 2014 for a retail price of $150. I guess Jordan said we're gonna throw a curveball with these. They just threw everything on this shoe from prints like Safari, Cement, Elephant, and Splatter. I ain't gonna lie. If these were just grade school exclusives, these would've got a pass, but they weren't. They were for all sizes and they flopped. These just add on to the bad rap sheet the 2s already had. For the Jordan 3s, the worst colorway for the Jordan 3s has gotta be the Wolves. I mean, just look at them. These were released in 2016 for the retail price of $200. Yeah, they were charging $200 for these. There's so many things wrong with this shoe that I'm speechless. Now we got the Jordan 4s. The worst colorway for the Jordan 4s are the 11 Lab 4s, or also known as the Gimp suits. Man, these up there with black forces, dog. These are literally all black with just a hint of white on the midsole near the heel. And they use patent leather for this shoe. One of the worst materials you can use on a shoe. In some cases, not all cases. Sometimes the patent leather actually looks good, like on the blue chills, the ones, but in this case, it doesn't work. And yeah, I know that's how the labs are with the Ford with the patent leather, but I've never really been a fan of the labs anyways, for no silhouette. These were released in 2015 for the retail price of $250. $250, bro. You couldn't pay me to buy these shoes, bro. These shoes should never be worn, spoken about, or seen ever again. Now we got the Jordan 5s. The worst colorway for the Jordan 5s gotta be the 3 Lab 5s. Now these are some crazy ass shoes. See, the elephant print, it worked on the 3s just because, they use a small amount on them, but the whole shoe? Oh, y'all tripping, bro. These are like a fake colorway you will find at the flea market or something. These were released in 2013 for a retail price of $225. Now we on to the Jordan 6s. And the worst colorway for the Jordan 6s are the Olympics. The more recent Olympic 6 Retro may have left something to be desired as far as quality and accuracy to the original. But at least it resembles something legit, in contrast to other Olympic 6 featured a flimsy patent leather, a rainbow color scheme, and a hood of a Camaro style toe graphic. Now we're on to the Jordan 7s. The worst colorway for the Jordan 7s gotta be the Filberts. For a model that hasn't released in many colorways, the 7th good version to bootleg looking version ratio is pretty high. After some searching and some thinking, I finally decided that the color and the pattern combination on the Filberts are the worst for the 7s. Now we got the Jordan 8s. The worst colorway for the Jordan 8s are the P-Pods. These were released over a decade ago, like 2007 I believe. And so, you know how the style was back then, so these probably matched a Rockaware shirt that came out at the top. But as you can tell, these didn't age well. And do you see the green on the shoe? It's like a snot green. And the material used on the shoe, like the material they used on like Wrangler jeans. I'm really not a fan of 8s, and these don't help at all. Now we on to my least favorite Jordans, the Jordan 9s. And the worst colorway for the 9s are the olives. The olive were originally released in '94, retroed in 2002, and came back in 2012. And I think the 2012 pair gotta be the worst of all three, even though they all bad. Black and olive gotta be the worst colors you can put together on the shoe. It's no way you can put a good outfit together with these shoes. Even if you find the best clothes in the world, the shoe is still gonna be trash. Now we're on to the Jordan 10s. And the worst colorway for these gotta be the Paris colorway. If you don't know, in 2016, Jordan revamped his city pack for the 10s. They included 5 cities, and the cities were Chicago, Orlando, Seattle, Sacramento, and New York. So hearing that they were dropping the Paris colorway wasn't surprising at all. Now what was surprising was how trash them hoes were. These are European exclusives, and I'm glad they are. To be honest, what killed it is how they overdid the iridescence and the textures for the shoe. Now for the 11s, I'm gonna be pretty specific on these. The worst ones for these gotta be the low IE volts. These have to be some of the most unsuccessful Jordans ever, bro. I hate these since I first saw the picture. This shoe got too much going on. From the material that the upper is made of, to the elephant print cage around the shoe, all the way to the sole of the shoe. They didn't even stop when they saw how bad the IEs were doing. They released like 30 colorways for these, and this colorway right here had to be the last straw. Now on to the Jordan 12s. The worst colorway for the 12s gotta be the Wolves. These shoes are laughably bad, bro. Man, these shoes, they look expired. Like, they look like old church carpet. I guess they said, well, the Wool 3s didn't work, so let's try out another silhouette. And guess what? They got the same response from the public. It's a lot of colorways that Jordan should have just kept in their back pocket, and this is one of them. Now we on to the 13s. The worst colorway of the 13s gotta be the Squadron Blues. This is where thinking outside the box goes wrong. These don't even look like Jordans. I mean, you look at the material used on the shoe, it's just an overall bad shoe. Now finally, we are down to the last shoe, the Jordan 14s. The worst colorway for these gotta be the Redwoods. Made so many trash 14s that it was so hard to pick just one pair. So this right here is just one of many. Look at these, bro. I don't know what's going on with these. The Ferrari 14s are a good example of how to do sway right on the 14s. And the Redwoods are an example of how it can go horribly, horribly wrong. These were released in 2005, and I haven't heard of them since then. Thank God. Alright, y'all, that's it for this video. If you think there's any worse colorway that I didn't mention, drop some in the comments. And I hope y'all enjoy, subscribe, like, and I'll see y'all in the next one.